Welcome back to my kitchen. So today these few ingredients are going to become not one, not two, but three different meals. Both kid, husband, and I are going to be eating slightly different versions of the same meal, but I'm still going to do it with the same few ingredients, and we're still going to do it very quickly. So right now I'm looking at the clock, and it's 6:10 p.m. So let's get started. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've cleaned up our piece of steak, taken all the fat and the yucky stuff out. Oh my goodness. My son is organizing cookies at the current time. He opens the containers and puts them in jars. And then I sliced it and I made them equal size. So right now I got my pan heating up. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and we're going to get that cooking, and I'll start chopping up these vegetables. Okay, there's our oil. So there goes our meat. Now we're going to season it. What I'm going to do is, now because we're doing three different meals out of one, I'm going to season the meat. Now typically I season at the end, but this is how we break down the different meals. My son wants a straight plain taco, so I'm going to season our meat and then add all the other stuff for me and my husband's dinner. So salt, pepper. Yes, honey? Okay. Hold on, I'll help you in a minute. Okay, we're going to put garlic. That's it. Once I take out his meat, we'll add seasoning for me and my husband's meal. Let's get going on chopping the veggies. Now for these zucchini, what I have a second pot. Now this one we're also going to do in pieces because my husband wants straight up pico beans, and you'll find out what those are. And I want to add more veggies, so I want to add zucchini to my pico. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the zucchini in the pan first, and then take them out of the pot, make the pico beans, and serve his beans, and then add my zucchini to the rest of the beans to make my beans. It doesn't make sense when I explain it, but once you see it get done, it's gonna all make sense. So I'm gonna be adding the zucchini to my pot, and let me keep chopping. Okay, so I chopped a little bit of bell pepper. This is for the pico. You are supposed to only use jalapeno, but I like to add a little bit of bell pepper just to give it more texture, and then not everything is so spicy. So we're only going to do about half of the jalapeno, and this is the part that I'm going to be including in the dish. I'll go ahead and dice that. I use two knives when I cook, guys. The little one is to be a little bit more precise, but this big one I can pretty much slice really, really fast. So that's going to be the entire thing. This is for a whole can of beans. If you're going to do more, of course you want to do more. I'm going to get some onion chopped as well. And then 1 Roma tomato. And that's going to be the ingredients for the pico beans. Why do I call them pico beans? Well, because it has all the ingredients of the pico. I honestly don't know where I saw this, how I even ever heard of these, but I've been doing them for quite a long time now. I honestly don't know how they came about, but that's what I call them. So that's our onion, and then I'm going to chop this tomato real quick. Okay, so let me show you the situation. The meat is cooked, so now I'm going to take out a few pieces for my son and set them aside for his tacos. The zucchini is almost all brown, and that's how I like it. and then we'll take it out and cut our pico beans. Okay, so there's my son's meat. I went ahead and chopped the vegetables for our fajitas. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add the bell pepper, and we're going to reduce the heat and add a little bit of olive oil to this. That's it. Now over here, we still have the leftover from the zucchini. We're going to add olive oil and add the bell pepper and the jalapeno. And we're going to let that cook a little bit and sear or caramelize, and then I'll be adding the onion in a minute. And I'll be adding onion at the same time as this one. And I do tend to add the bell pepper before onions because I think they do cook a little bit different. Bell pepper takes a little longer, and I do like them to be, I don't like my onion overcooked or over caramelized. So, alright, well, let me get going on this. Okay, so I've added the onion to both of them. You see them caramelizing. This one I forgot to mention, I'm going to add 1 small clove of garlic. Now, as soon as that garlic starts to brown, I'm going to add the tomatoes. Okay, and then we'll add the beans, some seasonings. Now, with pico, you add cilantro and lime, but for this, we're just going to add oregano because it's easier when, for cooking. Cilantro cooked isn't my total favorite, so it is easier to do with oregano. Alright, this is getting to go. And in a few minutes, I'm going to be adding to the steak, we're going to be adding some of this and a little bit of water. Is it the most Mexican fajita thing? No. But we do quick and on a budget, right? And healthy. Now, I sometimes do just add my own herbs, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. It don't have to be perfect every time. Alright, let's keep going here. Okay, so there's the seasoning. Now, notice I'm not adding the whole package, just a little bit. And now I'm going to add a little bit of water. Oh, goodness. So, water. And now we just mix it, and that's the entire dish. Now, to this, we're going to be adding and I did red kidney beans, and then we'll add a little bit of chicken broth, and I'll show you just in a minute what that's going to look like. Now, added about 1/4 cup of chicken broth, and then I'll add the other 1/4 cup of regular water. I'm going to be adding salt, pepper, and oregano, and I'm going to let that come to boil and thicken up a little bit. And that is our pico beans. Now, portion of this will be my husband's, like 1/3 of it, and then the other 2/3 are going to be 2 portions for me, including zucchini. I'm sorry, half of this will be my husband, and the other half will become 2 portions for me, including with the zucchini. That makes more sense. Now, see, once you add the water and the seasoning, it will coat everything. This is getting so good, y'all. Son's taco, done. Husband's beans, done. So now we have that left over. Okay. And now we're going to add my zucchini to it. Our fajitas, done. My zucchini pico beans, done. 1 pound, 4 vegetables, 3 separate dinners. Welcome to my channel. I hope to show you more later. Bye.